Hi, my fellow screenwriting enthusiasts. It's Paul from Small Town Movie Critic. Now, if you're new to the channel, we're all about helping you write that kick-ass screenplay by giving you tips, tools, inspiration, and of course, your favorite product reviews. Now, if you feel like this is the type of content that would be good for helping with your screenwriting endeavors, please hit the subscribe button below. Now, as we do each and every week, I'd like to welcome all of our new subscribers. This week, I would like to welcome Tom Thumb and Ian Wade Cows. I wish you luck and inspiration in your writing endeavors. Now, in this week's video, we're going to take a look at the top 5 screenplay competitions to enter. Now, there's a lot of debate in the screenwriting community whether to enter screenplay competitions or not, or whether they're useful or not. Now, I myself have been on the fence about this, and I have waffled between the two opinions. Now, however, after reading a post on Reddit, and for this particular one, I actually did a video for, so I'll link that up in the description or up above me. Now, the Reddit user made a great point that you have to spend some money to help your screenwriting career as well as your writing craft by entering contests and by taking classes. So I wanted to give you 5 of the top screenplay contests, which I think most of them are still open at the time of this video. Now, all the contests web addresses will be in the description below. And as always, I don't get any kickback for mentioning these contests, but I wanted to give you 5 that I thought are really good ones to enter. That doesn't mean that it's not going to be a lot of stiff competition. A lot of these get tens of thousands of submissions, but this might help you, even if you're not a finalist. A lot of times there's a lot of good feedback that these contests do give. They do, some of these contests, and we'll go through them, actually have a part where you can get coverage, where someone reads your scripts and gives you notes. So in some sense, it's pretty helpful. So let's start with number 5. The Page International Screenwriting Awards. So for all my international subscribers, they do, this one promotes people from all over the world to submit. So let's take a look at the web page. So let's go through the Page International Screenwriting Awards page here. So on behalf of our judges and administrative staff, I invite you to enter the 2021 Page International Screenwriting Awards competition. This marks our 18th anniversary year, and in just a few short months, our judges will once again present over $50,000 in cash and prizes to some of the most talented new screenwriters from across the country and across the world. So as you can see, they have a lot of different dots. And I think this is the important thing too, especially for all my international viewers. It's important to note that the Page Awards is a global screenwriting contest, and you do not need to live in Los Angeles to win. And just take a look from where all the previous winners are located. And you can see that they're located along all the different continents. The only ones I don't see listed is Antarctica. So I think, like I said, it's pretty neat that there's a wide range of winners and stuff like that. Let's take a look at how much it costs. As you can see, the last minute deadline is Thursday, April 15th. And if we hit, you can see that generally, so you have until April 15th, which is not, I know, that long from now, but it's $75, which is a pretty reasonable entry. And so the way that the contest makes money is through the entrance fees. And sometimes they give, as in this particular case, they give you extras that you can add more money. And again, this is where they make their money. We'll go to Script Services. It talks about who the judges are. And it talks about you can, so in addition to the $75 fee, you can also ask for judges' feedback. That would be $145. And you can see where you can spend a lot of money on this. But if that's something where you're at, where you're thinking, well, I have this great script, I want to know where I need to take it to the next level, you might want to invest in something like this. In a separate video, we'll talk about different script coverage services. Again, Coverfly is free, so if you haven't had a chance to use and sign up for Coverfly, and again, you can find the link up here in the video as I talk about it right now to my review on Coverfly. Again, that has free coverage system, so you don't have to pay for feedback at all. So if you're interested in that, please take a look at that. Number 4 is the ISA Fast Track Fellowship, and ISA is International Screenwriters Association. And again, as we look at their page, it looks like their fellowship is closed right now, but they are having several contests. So as we look at the contest for ISA, we can see there's several that they have down the line. They have a drama, genre. They have a comedy genre as well as a script pipeline. You can see that the final deadline for the top two is April 27th, and they do have another one for May 1st. If we want to look a little bit more as to the genre itself, they have more information here for you. The final is $59, and if you join this particular website, with you can save $5 on that as well too. You can see what the grand prizes are. They have two grand prize selected, and so again, a lot of this is going to be this type of contest. The way that they make their money is all the other sort of features they try to sell with you as well too. The one interesting thing I thought about the ISA is you'll find this thing up here called writing gigs, and they have all these different stuff that you can apply for, and so I think that's pretty neat. And I think you have to be signed up through them and have an account with them, but it's just awesome to see all these different writing things that you can apply for. Sort of like Coverfly, but there's actually stuff here. Like I said, on Coverfly, I think that gets snatched up so quickly, but it's just interesting to see that there. So give this site a look through, and see if it's something that you would like. Number 3 is the Austin Film Festival. Known as the Writers' Festival since its inception 26 years ago, the Austin Film Festival focuses on storytellers. AFF filmmakers gain access to the Screenwriters Conference, the largest writers' conference in the world, and all of the festival's industry panels and networking receptions. Now, as we look at the website for the Austin Film Festival, you can see that you still have plenty of time to get your feature linked in. The regular deadline is April 16th. It's $60. You can still get in May 21st. That's $70 as well too. Now, the one nice thing about the Austin Film Festival is that every submission on the screenwriter competition, you will receive a free reader's comments. These are a brief overall summary of what one reader thought of your work. But if they leave you wanting more, our coverage program guarantees at least 4 and up to 10 pages of in-depth feedback on every aspect of your script. Submit to coverage today. So again, the way that they make their money is coverage, and so if that's something that you would like to do, you can click on here for more details, and they'll be happy to sort of talk to you about how their coverage programs works. And you can just sort of see that the fee for feature screenplays is about $105 for up to 130 pages, and $85 for teleplays and short screenplays. Turnaround is within 60 days. And so again, if that's something that you're looking forward to, and again, you can take a look and use the Austin Film Festival. Number 2 is the Scriptation Showcase. Now, if you're looking to get your script in front of literally thousands of Hollywood professionals, look no further than the Scriptation Showcase. Founded by a television writer, the competition circulates winner scripts to directors, showrunners, and producers behind your favorite movies and TV shows. 15 scripts get featured for 1 year in Scriptation, the #1 rated script app used on countless production worldwide. Now, never before have the screenwriting contest made scripts so accessible to working professionals. The showcase also offers feedback via PDF markup. Entrants have the unique opportunity to review notes directly within the script and better understand the thought processes behind each suggestion. This is how scripts competition's feedback was meant to be. So let's take a look at their website really quickly. As we look through their website, we see a lot of the talking points that I mentioned earlier. You have unrivaled exposure, you had annotated feedback, you have professional readers who are reading this, and you have writers that are, and it's founded by a writer, so I think that's helpful. Grand prize is $1,000 in cash. Top prize is $500 cash, and finalist showcase. You can see all the different awards that you can get. As you can see, sort of by the time frame, we're actually in the early entry period right now, so you can enter by April 11th, and you only have to pay $44. You can go all the way to the final entry of July 25th and only pay $74. And then we have one for teleplays as well too. And here you have your official sponsor. Here's a list of who the judges are, so you can take a look and see who will be judging your writing. Now, the #1 screenplay competition to enter is the Academy's Yes, the academies, the ones who put on the Oscars, Nicholl Fellowship, a writing competition. So the award for this is 5 screenwriters who win the fellowships will get $35,000 to help them craft that screenplay. The fellowship winners are invited to participate in awards week ceremonies and seminars and are expected to complete at least one original film feature screenplay during the fellowship year. So let's take a look at their website and see if we can find a little bit more information. Now, the one thing as cool as the Nicholl scholarship is, honestly, I don't really like their webpage. It's really, I know it doesn't have to. It's not really flashy though, and it does a good job of just of laying out all the general information, the rules, the judging criteria, and the FAQ as well too. So as you can see here's some general information about it. Again, there's up to five $35,000 fellowships to amateur screenwriters. You just have to submit a full-length entry screenplay and an entry fee via the online application. If you're wanting the price for this is $48. Or the late fee of $88, which has to be in by May 3rd. The early fee was by April 3rd, so this is still a viable one as well too. And again, I've heard a lot, if you make even the later rounds of this particular fellowship, I've heard a lot of people's scripts still get picked up from that too. So this is one of the most prestigious screenwriting contests that you can get in. And like I said, if you make the final rounds, people are going to start asking who you are and wanting to know what your work is. So this is, like I said, probably the highest tier in that you get $35,000 and you get insider information on how to you have seminars and things like that will help with your screenwriting career. So what do you think? Have you entered a screenwriting contest before? Do you feel it was worthwhile? Was there a screenwriting contest that you think we should add to this list? Leave me a comment below. And one additional item, like I said before, if you haven't signed up for Coverfly yet, please do that. Again, I don't get any kickback for that. And if you're wondering, again, here's a video that I've talked about Coverfly before. Again, it gives you another list. It's another place you can find a list of contests that you can enter. Well, thank you for tuning in to this week's episode. I hope your writing is going well. Take care, blessings, and I will see you in the next video.